Bankruptcy hearing involving the Buffalo Catholic Diocese is underway in federal court now. The case involves the diocese and the attorneys representing sexual abuse survivors.
Both sides are debating whether lawsuits involving schools, parishes, and other entities can move forward. 2 on Your Side's Rob Hackford was in the courtroom today and brings us more details tonight. Rob.
Yeah, Scott and Kelly, those arguments in bankruptcy federal court are ongoing right now. The diocese just finished and wrapped up their closing arguments. As we speak, creditors, the creditors committee representing those survivors are offering their remarks. And as you said there, at stake here is whether lawsuits that name diocese adjacent properties, these are parishes, schools, and other non-debtor entities, can move forward. After 3+ years of amid this bankruptcy proceeding, 9 months of that have been in mediation. The judge has already said, and we knew this going in, that he would not be ruling today on whether these cases would be moving forward. He'd be weighing the arguments heard today, of which there were many. We heard testimony from representatives from the Diocese of Buffalo, including the COO, the Diocese General Counsel, as well as an insurance expert who might be offering some testimony in the future or hopes to inform the court's decision in this. We also learned that the $100 million settlement that was offered by the diocese, or mentioned by the diocese a couple weeks ago, would include assets including property, cash, and the broader Catholic community, although it's not clear at this point whether that burden and how that burden could fall on individual parishes. That's yet to be discussed, according to the COO. I spoke with Steve Boyd, who was in court today. He represents survivors seeking damages about this and suffered alleged abuse.
Well, they face liability because they employed sexual abusers. You know, they employed these perpetrators who were sexually abusing children. So they complain about a flood of lawsuits. That's because there was a flood of children who were taken into a room or a rectory or some other place and sexually assaulted.
So the diocese is seeking a temporary injunction, or an umbrella stay, as was stated in court today, that would prevent these adjacent cases from moving forward for the time being. They first brought up April 15th, but could potentially see a 90 or 120-day delay in these cases. They are expected, both sides, the diocese as well as the lawyers of the survivors in these cases, will be back in mediation tomorrow, as both the bankruptcy proceeding and mediation continues today, and then picks back up tomorrow and Thursday. But we'll have more updates on this, of course, as this case proceeds into the future. Reporting live outside federal court in downtown Buffalo, Rob Hackford, Channel 2 News.